All right, everybody, man. Y'all already know what it is, who it is, and how it is with this. It's your boy Trey with Let's Just Talk Fitness, man. And this is Elena. She's a part of my fitness group, my private fitness group. Amazing member. She's been a member now for a few months. And again, we're coming in with this check-in. I do this every month where I just check in on my members. I want to see what's up with them. You know what I'm saying? As the group grows, I really love doing these, but I understand at some point I may not be able to if as it gets bigger. So I'm really relishing these moments and times in which I'm able to connect in this one-on-one way as well as a group. But let's get into how everything has been with Elena. We're gonna check in on her and just see what she's been up to. Because we actually didn't have the check-in from last month. So this is almost like a double whammy check-in, from the past month and this one. So we got a lot to talk about. But Elena, how are you doing, lady?
I'm good. I feel good. I'm doing good. Um, yeah,
Mm,
all in all, I'm pretty good.
I love it. I love it. And when you say that, you mean that. Do you really mean it?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know me, I gotta ask. I gotta check in. I gotta ask. But I love that. Like we just talked, we just spoke, off camera. But I love exactly what you're saying, and I love your confidence in it. You are good, and you know you good. You know what I'm saying? You know that you are good, and two, just to even backpedal. If you had said you wasn't, but I'm hanging in there, you wasn't. That's okay too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I really do. I ask that question to genuinely just know how people are because some people hit me up every day or every other day and they're just like, Trey, I'm sad. Trey, I'm like this or that, or I'm not feeling it. Um, and I admire that. I really do admire that. But I also admire when you are confident through the struggles and you still feel good. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that response nonetheless. Um, let's dive into it. The fitness goals from the past month. So this is what March. So it was February in which we missed because we didn't have the 30th.
Right.
So we missed that. So from the 30th up until now, how have you been with what has been your fitness goals, I guess, from those past 2 months, within these 2 months? And then how did you accomplish those goals? And if so, how did you do it? And if not, what hindered you from accomplishing them?
Let me see. I think
I
my
know,
goals.
right?
I know it's been so long. I think my goals were to keep up on my cardio
Mm,
and get better sleep, and start tracking food. I think
mm.
from the last group meeting, I think that's what I said. Um, I've been doing I've been tracking my food, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
really proud of myself for staying. I haven't, even when I miss it, like
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back and add it. Like,
Like
oh
at
shoot,
it.
I didn't add that in there. Let me go back in there and add it. And um, it's been helping a lot, especially with I have a big. I actually, I hate calling it an addiction, but I actually am pretty sure it's an addiction.
Yeah.
I have an addiction to sweets.
I mean, hey, me too. Hmm.
So that tracking my food has actually helped a lot with that. Like, I'll look at my intake and be
Yeah.
like,
I can't
uh,
squeeze in no more.
but I
Yeah.
can put that in. Well, I'll just have a little Rice Krispie treat today, and then I'll leave some room for the ice cream tomorrow.
Yep. Yep.
So that's been helping.
Good.
Um, Cardio,
Mm,
I've been okay with. I'd like
mm,
to be better, but I really was enjoying being outside doing my cardio, and the weather hasn't been the best for going outside. It's either been muddy or, raining or snowing.
yeah.
Uh, so that's been hard, but I have still tried to like get some jump rope in, or step ups,
Yeah.
something at least to
Hmm.
include it a little bit. I haven't been that great on it, but
Yeah.
I'm at least trying.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
So there's that. And then sleep, I've been pretty good on sleep.
Really? How many hours?
I get at least 7 every night
Wow.
at the
Every night. Every night.
yeah.
No wonder your skin be looking good and you be smiling and everything like for real. That's great. That's amazing. 7?
Yeah. I try to aim for 8, but I mean, sometimes, I can't. But
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, hey, shout out to you because I am not getting that. But but again, I got questions for you. Because how are you going about with this calorie count? What's making it easy for you? How are you accomplishing that? What are you doing? Give me tips.
I downloaded my Fitness Pal, I think that's what
Mm-hmm.
it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're the one who told me about that.
Yeah, I did say yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I have that, and it's really easy to just look things up and put it in there,
It
especially
is.
because they have like the brands and everything. Like,
Yep.
the waffles I eat in the morning are the Kodiak waffles. So, and like,
Mm-hmm.
just look up waffles Kodiak, and it pops right
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
has all the verified information and everything too. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's really cool. But yeah, so that's made it really easy to track everything.
Mm. So it's just a matter of you just putting stuff in. You at this point, it's just the ease of using the app that has made it easy for you.
Hmm.
Dang,
Yeah, I
man.
do too, like because I don't have the I only have like the free version, so I don't get to like see the all the macros. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have to eyeball that when I do eat, like all everything I eat throughout the day. Like I have to
Yeah.
make sure how many carbs are in this, or
Mm-hmm.
how much sugars or trans fat this has. Like
Mm-hmm.
make sure I'm not overdoing it, or
Yeah.
But um, but all in all, it's been I enjoy it, and I'm just proud of myself for staying consistent.
That's awesome, man. And your physique has definitely shown. It's showing it because I see you flex. I know you be flexing that thing off, man. On TikTok, on YouTube, you everywhere. Like I be seeing you popping up everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I see you all over the place, but I see you flexing it off, and I'm just like, wow, like, especially your midsection. Like that seemed to like just slice. Like I don't know what you do, but like again, not that it looks bad or anything, but I can tell when you're like tracking or when you're doing something because I see like a dip and I'm like, wow, like the heck happened. So like like to see that progress.
And right now too, I'm trying to go through a cutting phase
Yeah.
because I was bulking unintentionally.
Mm,
I could see it. Like I
yeah.
wasn't gaining weight, but I could see I was getting a little fluffy, you know. So I was like, I need to start cutting so I can actually see what's underneath it all,
Yeah. Yep. Hmm. That is dope. And I see it. I'm sure everybody else see it. Um, and like you said, you even made a post. I saw one of your posts that said something about how you feel, how you look when a girl gives you compliments in the gym. I saw that too, and it was like a face or something. I was like, I'm sure they give it. They letting you know, hey, you doing it. So.
Too, yeah. Lately,
Mhm.
I've had a couple of girls like come into the locker room while I'm flexing,
Come
from
on,
back,
I see you in there. You
and they're like, "Girl, you look good,"
there you
or
go.
"Your muscles," and I'm like,
There you go. There you go.
grown.
Seriously.
It's just like, yay.
Let's go. Hey, shout out to what gym is this?
I go to two. I go to Fitness Connection and I go to Crunch.
Okay, cool, cool. So no Planet Fitness.
No, no. That lunk alarm would probably I get in trouble a lot.
I had to throw that in there because I know we've been talking about that in the group. But yeah, man, like no one likes Planet. I'm like, what's up with Planet Fitness? But I know y'all said that that's more of an amateur gym.
I feel like it's a beginner gym.
Yeah,
Everybody starts there. I feel
yeah,
like everybody starts
yeah.
there, and then they work their way out of it, unless they're like not aiming for like big, extravagant goals, and they're just
True.
looking to like continue losing weight or just stay stable. Then I
Yeah,
mean, that's a gym to stay at. It works.
true. True, true, true. No, that you're right. You're exactly right. I think it's definitely a gym that is very heavy on cardio.
Yes.
Me and my lady drove by there the other day, and we saw the machines. I mean, 50, no, I would say 80% of the gym is like cardio, like machines. It's like I'm like, where the dumbbells? I don't see any of that.
Right.
So you're right. You're exactly right. It is more of an amateur gym. They killing it though. They are killing it as a business. Like they're all over the place.
Oh yeah.
They're growing. But I
I
see
mean,
what you're saying.
for their prices, yeah.
True.
For their prices, I mean, I think it's great
Yeah,
because they have such low prices, they're making
exactly.
people want to
Work
go.
out. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, it's cheap enough to put into my
Yeah.
workout monthly payments or whatever. And it's helpful because so many people have a hard time going to the gym because of how expensive it can be. So I think
True.
their business mentality of it all is great.
It's great. That $1, what, $1 down payment and $10 a month, something like that. Yeah. But you're right. You're exactly right. I love it, and I love that you're getting those accolades when it comes to being in the gym, getting that, that praise and that encouragement, support. I think that's beautiful, and that shows the environment of a gym too. You know what I'm saying as well. You mentioned your cardio, and I wanted to talk about that too. And look, while you talking, I'm sorry, but this fruit is looking too good. So I'm a pick at it. I'm being honest with you. Like these are laid back check-ins. Let's just talk. Like it's a laid back brand. So I'm gonna be eating while you talking. I'm just saying like so
I just don't know.
not right. Some ASMR. Right. Nah, I'm a probably mute it. But I'm just letting you know because this right here is looking too good, and I don't want my fruit to go bad. But
Go, go for it.
but hey, I'm sorry later. But yeah, when it comes to your cardio, you said that you really haven't been doing it as much because the weather hasn't been as good. All
Mhm.
right. So is that an excuse?
I
I'm gonna call
mean,
you out.
it's it's kind of an excuse, but at the same time, like, I could do it in the gym. I could. Um, but then, my accountability partner, over there,
Mm.
back there, then he wouldn't get his cardio in. And then that's not fair to him.
Oh, yeah, it's just not fair. That ain't right. Nah,
So
nah. But I understand. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. You enjoy it that way. So you
right,
would prefer to get it that way.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I'm actually doing something, I'm not stuck on a treadmill or just stuck in one place. Like I'm moving, I'm seeing scenery, I'm, enjoying this walk with my dog and just out and about enjoying the outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about, when I do cardio is because I like going out. I really can't wait for this summer so I can start going on hikes. And like
Mm.
I miss going on hikes.
So you're that big when it comes to outdoors?
Mhm.
Dang. I did see a few videos. You sent me a few videos when I was doing your poetry stuff, where you and your kids were running through like the woods or something. I think your husband was holding the camera, but y'all were running and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, they're like all the way out there? Like, yeah, so y'all actually do that stuff, like hiking together and all that.
Yeah, we find trails and we just take the wagon, put the kids in the wagon because they complain about walking, and then we'll just go and we'll drag them along, doing some, arm exercises, pulling that heavy wagon with the big old
True.
kid.
That is so dope, man. I commend you and your husband for that. Like for real. That is beautiful. To see that y'all implement fitness into the family with your kids.
Oh yeah, they
You
love it
know?
too. They
It-
fight to work out with me. Every time I'm working out at home, they're like, "Can I work out?" And I'm like,
that's dope.
"Yeah, why not?" Like, or if I'm in the middle of something, I'm like, hold on, let me finish
Yeah,
this real quick,
yeah,
and I'll help you out."
yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
I'm glad you said that because I feel like a lot of people feel like their kids wouldn't like, not that they wouldn't like working out, but the fact that some parents just push their kids to the side almost like they're a burden when it comes to the workout. Like when in fact, what you're probably doing there is creating bad habits because they're gonna run to the game. They're gonna
Right.
run to the yeah, and now they grow up and it's like, oh, we gotta go outside. I remember when we used to play outside all the time. You know what I'm saying? But in a sense, I commend my mom for that because I'm like, if she told me, nah, we can't play with the neighborhood kids, we would have been inside and obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure. That stuff is running at kids under 10.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really amazing to hear that you're implementing that. You you include them in it. You know, you go on the hikes, you do all these different things. You're showcasing with them that, hey, fitness can be fun. That's what I'm getting out of your cardio. I want to do it outside. You want to make sure you do it where it's fun. You want to make sure that you do it in terms of the way you like it. I get that. I get that. Um, what do you think you could do going forth if there is bad weather? How else do you think you can make it fun? I'm all about ways, thinking about multiple ways. So what else do you think you could do? I'm just
Mm,
challenging you. I'm challenging you here.
um, I really like being outdoors, but I have wanted to start doing like the sled. Um, because then I'm actually moving like and going somewhere instead of
Mhm.
just staying in this, stationary place.
Yeah.
Uh, so I feel like I want to start incorporating that. I want to start, incorporating sled at least
Mhm.
in the gym at least once a week. If I can't get outside, let me do some sled.
Mhm.
Or, I do enjoy jump roping. Uh,
Mm.
so that's one way I try to get it in when I don't go outside, because I do enjoy jump roping. It's I just love the fact that I can do single hops now. When
Mm.
in the past, I used to have to do
Yeah,
like
I do that little jump.
so. I'm like, oh no, I can just go and go.
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
like, I love it. I love that I just
Hmm.
made this accomplishment, and
That's
like,
dope.
so that
Mm.
makes me happy that I can do that.
That's dope. So you have other things you kind of like, or you can see maybe not as much, but you still enjoy the jump rope or the, like you said, the sleigh or something like that, to where you're not in one stationary spot.
Right,
I
right.
love it. Do you not like walking around the? Well, I'm not sure if your gym has this. I know some gyms have this, but what about like a track, an indoor track?
That would be cool, but yeah, my gyms don't have
I
that.
don't have it. Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand because it has to be big, super huge for people to everybody to be on it. But I love it. I love that you incorporated certain things. Again, as a group leader, I just want to challenge y'all as I ask questions. And it's like, in a sense, just, and I'm also challenging myself because there's other things I don't like. And it's like, okay, how can I make it better? So that was an amazing response. And I love that you're always willing to, go outside the box. If you're okay with getting uncomfortable. I noticed that about you. You're okay with that, and you tough, man. You so dope. You just dope. You are.
I heard one thing one time that said, the only way to move forward is to
Mm,
step outside your comfort zone.
mm,
Like if you stay within your comfort zone, you're leaving this gate closed, and
yep,
everything you want is out here.
yep.
You're keeping yourself back here because this is comfortable.
Mm,
But if you want to reach your goals, you want to go further in life, you have to open that gate. You have to move past your comfort zone and be okay with being, get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
mm. Don't do this poetry. Don't do it. Not to. It ain't time yet.
Oh, this is the wrong meeting. Wrong
The
meeting.
wrong meeting. The wrong meeting. But what you just said, I agree. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where the true happiness lies, in the uncomfortableness. Truly.
Right.
Truly, truly. So I love what you said there. I love how you emphasize that. Um, and just the example you show. You're far from a hypocrite. I noticed that. I noticed that you don't really, you don't say much, but when you do say, I notice that you do it. Like, I notice that you portray a lot of your experiences. You're like, hey, this is what I do. This was that. I don't hear much hypocrisy from you. It's not like I look at when you talk. I'm like, if I never see Elena do anything, like, ooh, sorry, my headset kind of went out. But yeah, but I never really see that. It's always a matter of like, yeah, she's actually doing what she said she would do. Um, but I love that. And then you said, so it was tracking your calories, cardio, and then what was the last goal?
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay. I got questions because I need this literally for myself. Elena, how are you getting 7 hours of sleep? What are you doing? Like, how are you doing that? And you have two kids. What are you doing?
Um, I'm not gonna lie, I don't wake up early, which I really kind of wish I kind of want to start waking up earlier.
Mm,
But then that just means I kind of have to move my schedule
mm.
back a little bit because I go to sleep. My bedtime, I try to be in bed by like 10:30 at the latest.
Oh wow.
So
Well, you be on
like
Instagram though.
sometimes okay, weekends. Look, weekends I have a little more leniency with my
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Got you.
Um, but yeah, I try at least 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm in bed. I'm asleep. I staying up past midnight. I can't go to sleep after that because now I'm in this like delusional
Mm-hmm.
mode where I'm like, I don't know. Someone
Mm-hmm.
gave me something in my drink and now I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know what's going on.
I know.
um,
Mhm.
so I try to be in bed 10:30, 11, and then I wake up um, at I wake up at like 7.
Mm.
So I actually get
That's actually kind of good.
I almost get like 8 hours actually.
Ah,
Um,
dang.
so I wake up at 7. Um, sometimes I wake up before because my husband he'll get up and go to work, so I
Mm.
like get up with him, but then I go back to sleep and wait until my wake up time.
Mm-hmm.
um, so yeah, so I mean that's my schedule right now. I kind of want to push my bedtime up a little bit to I want to start going to bed around like 9,
Wow.
9:30 because I want to start waking up at like
Yeah.
5:30, 6 o'clock every morning to like get up, start my day,
Mm.
be up before I have to like rush and get my kids up.
Mm.
Because right now that's what I do.
You
I wake,
rush.
I go, I get their clothes, I get them dressed, I hurry up and get their breakfast ready.
Mhm.
I get them fed, get their
Yeah.
teeth brushed, and we're out the door.
Yeah.
And I really don't have any time to like sit and reflect on myself. So
Facts. Mm.
so like I kind of want to try to make that a habit. Um, so that's looking like my goal for the next month.
Wow. Wow. So what are you gonna do to make sure that happens? Like, what are you gonna do to make sure you go to bed at 9? What the heck?
I
I
got
can't even imagine.
I got to make sure I get out of the gym early enough because I go to the gym around like 6,
Yeah.
and then I'm in the gym until like 8, and then by the time I get home, I still have to eat dinner. I
Mhm.
still have to, you know, get like, showered, brush my teeth, and get to bed, and
Mhm.
and I still want to be able to, sit and relax
Then
after all
relax.
day,
Mhm.
but so that's kind of the challenge that I'm gonna have a little conflict with because that means I'm gonna need to go to the gym at least a little bit early.
Mm.
And like sometimes, I'll go to the gym with my friend, and sometimes, she's not ready until like 6.
Mm.
I'm gonna start being like, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I gotta go. I'll meet you there or something because I need to be in there now.
Hey, she may see this. Hey, she said she gonna leave you. You hear it? Look, she may see this. So, so what if that means cutting out something in the gym? Because you spend what 2 hours in the gym. So
Yeah.
what's taking up all that time? What's 2 hours?
Um, I have long rest breaks
Okay. Okay.
because at least from what I've heard, what I've researched,
Mhm.
longer rest breaks help with building more muscle,
Mm,
especially when you're doing like heavy lifting and stuff, because you're giving your body time um, to heal, to recoup,
mm,
to have more power for your next set.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be drained and exhausted from the
Mm,
first set, rushing
mm,
to the next set, and you're not going to have that
mm,
much power. So
facts.
I give myself like 3 to 5 minutes in between sets.
Mm.
And so that I mean that takes a toll on my
That takes a
time.
toll. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I love it though. I love it. I love that you know, and I used to stay in the gym for maybe 3 hours because I listen to music too. And when I tell you I get in the like, man, I'll replay my whole like college, years, which was like 6 years in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you can hit on certain songs, and I'm over here depressed. I'm thinking about a breakup. I put on another song. I'm over here thinking about, you know, something I shouldn't be thinking about. Like I'm just like like I'm all over the place. And I get very emotional with music. So it makes me dwell even longer. And then it becomes like therapy. So you just find yourself in this therapeutic state for hours. I get it. I get it.
Right.
I definitely get it. Um, but yeah. So you're saying in some sense maybe you even have to make the rest period shorter.
Yeah, either that,
Mm,
which isn't bad, especially since I'm going into a cut. Like I do
okay.
want to start switching it up a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
because I have been in this kind of routine for so long that I do need to switch it up so that my body can get shocked into getting out of a plateau,
Mm-hmm.
like right now I'm kind of stuck in a plateau, like I'm doing good, I can see results, but like my weight's not really dropping. I'm still kind of, staying steady. Um, so I feel like switching it up and like maybe doing shorter breaks and higher reps and, with a little bit of lighter weight, not dropping it too much, but it going a little lighter, getting my
Mm-hmm.
reps a little higher, and then doing shorter rests might help me, kick out of that plateau and get some more results and, meet more of my goals. So we'll
Mm-hmm.
see.
Yeah. No, I know you're gonna get it. It ain't even a matter of seeing. I know you're gonna do it. It's just a matter of adjusting and getting used to it. But I know you're gonna make it work. However you make it work. But I love asking the nitty gritty because I like the challenge again. Like it's like, all right, what you gonna do? You gonna give up? Or are you gonna leave your friend? Are you gonna, like it's like, all right, some choices got to be made. But it goes back to what you said: being comfortable, being uncomfortable.
Mhm.
If you're gonna grow, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna make a change, if you want to do something and want something to happen, you're gonna have to sacrifice something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to sacrifice something. And
Yeah.
so you said that about your friend, or you said that about your gym time. I love it. I love it. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you were bold enough to say these things may have to be sacrificed, or I gotta go, or I need to be there. Like it can't be the same, Elena.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be the same trade, and that's why we have these check-ins because it's a reminder. It's like I want to remind people in the check-ins, or even the people listening. You can't say you're gonna do something or achieve goals and you don't change nothing,
Right.
or keep doing the same thing.
Right. Reaching your goals, it takes sacrifice, you're gonna start your journey, and by the time you get to where you want to be, you're gonna notice a lot of things that were there in the beginning aren't there no more. A lot of people aren't there no more. A lot of, habits aren't there no more. It takes sacrifice.
Man, hey, don't start preaching now, because that's a whole nother topic. But you're right. You're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? You may have to leave friends, family, spouses, anything to accomplish certain things. We just talked about people we had to cut off or leave. But if you're gonna grow, if you're gonna get that piece, or if you're gonna get that muscle, or if you're gonna get that, you're gonna have to some extent, maybe even if it's not fully, maybe to some extent. But you're right. Man, I love what you're saying. Um, are there any goals that you didn't cover for, I guess, this week? I know I mentioned the past week and this week, but those were all combined. Were those all that were combined?
Um, I know last week I told you guys I wanted to try and make sure I make time for my big three lifts,
Big three lifts. Yep. Mm-hmm.
which is like, bench, deadlift, squat.
Mm.
Um, and I really, really beat myself up a little bit because I didn't do it, like
Mm.
I had to kind of like step back and tell myself it's okay though, because of the reasoning.
Yep.
I had a funeral to go to,
Yep.
and I shouldn't have tried to cram it into that day, especially.
Can I
Um,
comment on that? Can I comment on that? This woman said in the group she was about to go to the gym before the funeral. I ain't never heard of that, Elena. You were about to go to the gym before. What you gonna do? Come up in the funerals? What's going on? Like, what's going on? Like,
my goal was to wake up early, hit the gym, shower, and then be ready by the time the funeral hit.
yeah.
But the way we were staying with my brother, and then we had to drop my kids off with my mom-in-law, which is across town, and then the funeral was back over to where we were staying. So it was like I did not, think it all through. Like, and plus going to the gym would take another like 20 minutes out of my day to like drive there, drive back. I didn't put all that into accountability.